You are live. Oh, says that I'm live. Let's see what's cracking. Paste this. Sunday live. Stand by. 2 seconds. I promise. Just sharing the live with the world. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It is a Sunday with no Raider football on, so I'm just watching random football to kind of suffice. This over here, Snack King Cole. Hey man, it's Sunday. That's when I get mine. What are you doing?
I'm just moving in.
You don't think you should have a shirt on? No, I'm in fantasy football. I just I have the game zone behind me. I don't have to listen to it to see it, and I have all my notifications. When the Raiders don't play, it's not that big a deal. Mike, what's up, boy? I did just watch that Cleveland game. Now I'm eating some reheated Lean Cuisine pizza. Yeah, the Browns are a lot more trash than I expected. And it wasn't Baker's fault, though. I mean, the interception today, that last one, Nick Chubb is a beast on the run, though. Nah. So it's already been cooked in the air fryer, and then this is it being reheated. So the frozen pizza air Friday comes out this Friday with me and Braden. So we took 4 different pizzas, frozen pizzas, threw them in the air fryer, and found out which one was the best.
You already know what is the best, right?
The challenge. I'm doing the challenge. I'll probably film it tomorrow. The Happy Meal is like 470 calories, even with Diet Coke or Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, whatever. So, I'll probably. He's just trying to squeeze in where he can. You should have a shirt on.
I took it off.
I definitely gave you clothes today.
Yeah, bro. It looked like you almost choked. And my son's like, oh, I want to do it. And I was like, bro, I don't know. So my son might do it. I might just cut his burger up into 4s. But I know that he really wants to try it. But, and if I'm not mistaken, yours was the fastest time I saw, right? 1:30. My goal is 1:20.
Oh, yeah. Right. I can.
No, you can't, bro. Come on, man. So this week, tomorrow's Monday food video is actually our Munch Pack video. Me, Braden, and Taylor filmed the Munch Pack video. That video is pretty dope. It's like 15-minute video. Shout out to Ms. Hobbs and them. As I get closer to monetization, I do have to do some longer videos because YouTube only lets you put the ads on if it's 10 minutes plus. So I am going to be doing some videos that are right. My angle is going to be between 10 and 12 minutes. The Munch Pack, though, you can't really rush it. And I cut out a lot. So it's like 30 minutes worth of video put into 15 minutes. But those ones where the kids try stuff they never had before, those are really enjoyable because these kids are opinionated. What do you? Oh, this fool Braden spent his own money on a Rubik's cube. I don't know if that's where I spend my dough at. Preston's birthday is next weekend, right, P?
Yeah.
Preston's turning 5 next week.
I want a Shinsuke cake. There's like a big old, like, line of a body that's Shinsuke. You know, that's funny.
You know, it'd be cool is if you had a cake that was shaped like a wrestling ring, and then had Shinsuke on top.
On top to do it, Kibigura, that would be funny.
He doesn't do that move.
Oh, Kinshasa.
Yeah, the live also adds that time to add viewership hours. Mukbangs, dude, that's the thing is even when I do a mukbang, I still like I can't just post something the way I record it because I can't do that, man. I gotta edit it out. I like the jump cuts. I like the transitions. I'm too obsessed with editing to put out some shit. Just
Flare on your system.
yeah, I guess.
Do you even know what that's from?
Yes,
Well, why are you looking like I'm crazy?
because I don't know what that had to do with what I was talking about.
It's a way of saying something.
So I don't listen to a ton of music now, but I did kind of recently catch up on the fact that dude Mike Posner's walking the entire length of the U.S. and he's getting close. I think he's finishing. Yeah, he did have to take a break because he got bit, but he got bit by a rattlesnake, but he just put out a mixtape and it's hot garbage, absolute hot garbage. He has a dope voice, so when he sings it's tight, but for some reason he thinks he's a rapper. And so I don't know, man. Bro, I don't understand how you have a voice like that just I mean is dope and then he's trying way too hard. His rap sounds like dudes that used to try to holler at me and be like, "Hey man, I rap too. You want to do a track together?" And then they play their stuff up like, "Oh, like you like rap in your shower rap." Like that's not what we're talking about. Like that's not what I do. Those are two different things. That's what his rap reminds me of. Dudes that, you know, that knew me from rapping and were like, "Hey, you want to make a song together?" And they play their stuff and be like, "Yeah, dude, let me get at you." And I would just skirt them. But I mean, you know, so something went wrong. I hope that doesn't mean that something went wrong with the video. Yeah, but anyway, Mike Posner, dude, that album's not even the features aren't really that tight, and he has like Logic and all sorts of stuff on there. So Naturals in front of the can. Thank you, Melinda. Yeah, the kids are crown jewels. They really want to do their own YouTube, but to be honest, I don't have time to edit their own YouTubes, and they haven't taken the time to learn editing. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, in case you guys didn't notice, Braden's kind of here. If you hear him a little talk, but yeah, these kids, man, they're something else. Taylor's channel is fun too.
From Jews in Saudi Arabia. I include them in Saudi Arabia.
You're talking crazy.
Guys, I know you can hear the controller pressing.
I have not done that, Mike. We are doing a video, a little bit more extensive cooking video for the holidays. for a group that's doing like a interesting video. I don't really want to let the cat out the bag, but we'll be cooking some stuff I didn't cook before, and I'm kind of excited about it.
This guy's what? It's a new Undertaker.
You learn to help them,
It's an old Undertaker.
so why don't you do it?
And you need to help me learn.
No, you need to just watch tutorial videos on how to do it. That's how you learn. You don't learn from having someone else tell you.
No, you don't learn when somebody else does it for you. You learn from other people. Oh, Mom. Spin straight
Air
back.
fried grilled cheese looked.
One more?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The cheese was perfectly melted. Yeah, I like the crunch of the bread. That was my favorite part.
It's my favorite part of East Sunshine.
Oh yeah, bro. When I got, that's the thing, man. My kids enjoy the content. They enjoy making the content. So it's a thin line between letting them make the content and keeping their anonymity, right? So, come on, dude. So, when people say stuff like, does your daughter have Snapchat because they're creeps? Even if they're just trolling, like that stuff, that bugs me out, bro. So, I did almost lose my cool a little bit. Almost came off top. But then I realized that this is probably a troll account. There's no way of knowing who this dude is. And he definitely, that's not something he'd say in front of people or whatever. But oh, nice, Cajun. Did you get that Irish butter? A lot of people don't know about that Irish butter, but once you tap in on the Irish butter, I know, man. I really try to stay as composed as possible, but that one almost broke me. That's dope. That's really dope, man. Yeah, man. Irish butter is just so much more creamy, and it adds flavor and texture. So, yeah, I enjoy it. And sometimes I'll just use the Irish butter on the inside, and I'll use the cheap butter on the outside. Looks like it has better taste. I mean, so I grew up on margarine. You feel me? So I grew up on Golden Soft. That's what I think is tasty. So my taste buds have taken time to adult. You know what I'm saying? So, I forgot about the hot chocolate. Ooh, thanks, babe. Forgot about the Burner Bliss chocolate. I have 2 Burner Bliss chocolates left. So at the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna consume one, and my wife's gonna consume one, and we're gonna see what's good. What's up, Mr. Gibson? And I grilled cheese in 20 years. So that's the thing, is like I grew up eating these foods that, because we didn't have a lot of money or whatever. So I grew up eating these foods that most people in the similar situation ate. Then when I got older and I started getting my own money a little bit, I started trying to make all those things gourmet as I could. So if you look at my lobster video, I did a lobster roll. First time ever even eating a lobster roll. I bought lobster tails, cooked them up, made 2 different types of lobster roll, a hot one and a cold one. And on the hot one, I had nacho cheese from Taco Bell that I used on it as like part of the flavoring. I love that cheap cheese. Like, that's just what I like. And I got bashed by like real people who really be cooking. They're like, oh, you can't. I was taking you serious till I seen you bust out that Taco Bell cheese. I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's an ingredient to me. I like that stuff. So, yeah, but people were tripping. They were not having it. They were not having it. Rockstar Zero today. Yesterday, I screwed up on my eating, and instead of eating my first meal at noon, I didn't eat my first meal till 4, so I only got to eat from 4 to 8.
I'm gonna put my shirt.
Bro, if you can't maintain, you're gonna have to go upstairs. Okay, I need you to chill, all right? And what do you mean you can't find your shirt? Why is that not something that's a part of you? Chief stuff. What makes the fancy butter so good? So it's just the way that it's made. It's just made milkier, richer. It's just that's the way. I get the Tillamook, but be too lazy to shred. Yeah, and I'm not a huge shredded cheese fan. I mean, I like it on pizza and stuff like that, but if it's something where it doesn't melt all the way sometimes, I'm not a big fan of that. And then you look at tacos like in America, right? If you get a taco from Taco Bell, it doesn't have cheese on it. You look at it crooked. Like, why would you have a taco with no cheese? But if you go to Mexico, you ask for a taco, you don't get no cheese.
They have shredded Tillamook cheese. Big shreds and little shreds.
I don't know what that means.
They have
At the store, they have bags of shredded Tillamook cheese.
Yeah,
They call it farm style.
we buy the expensive stuff to eliminate the need for someone to grate the cheese. Instead of buying the bricks we could buy for way less expensive, in order to save somebody time and effort, we buy it already shredded. So that's why when my wife sees that, she thinks, "Oh, you just buy the shredded bag." Yeah, that's an option. What's happening, Billy? $4.99 for 2 sticks. That might be steep. Kroger usually has it on sale for $3 for the 2 sticks. But also what I've done in the past, like if I'm cooking grilled cheese for everybody at my work or something for like employee appreciation, I'll put the rich butter on the inside, and on the outside I'll put the cheap butter and fry it up. You put a little bit of parm on the outside too, right before you put it on there, and that's how you really go at it. There's so many things about a grilled cheese, man, that you can personalize and make it however you want. That's why I love it so much. My goal is to when next summer comes around and we have the like Saturday markets and the farmers markets again, my goal is to try to do a pop-up for my grilled cheese sandwiches. And I'm gonna get a banner. It just says the Thick and Chunky Show. Melinda is in Maine, and Fred Meyer's only goes to Salt Lake City, Idaho. That's where Fred Meyer stops. And then there are Kroger stores out east, but there's big gaps where there's not a Ralph's or a Kroger's or none of that. There's some stores from there's some stores from Florida and stuff like that that I've heard of that we don't have, that sounds like they got really good stuff, like Publix. I've never been to a Publix, but every time I've seen a sandwich or whatever from them, it looked delicious. I go to Fred Meyer 5 days a week, so that's generally where I shop. Usually I just shop like during breaks or after work or whatever, just because it's easier. And I just said where I work. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, Public. We do have a Dollar General right down the not right down the street. That's an exaggeration, but they put one in down the way from us a little bit. And Dollar General gets snacks, bro. Dollar General, that's sometimes where I get like elusive snacks that I never tried before. Show us the dispensary in Oregon or Washington. Yeah, those things are here, bro. Like I don't live that life. That's not an option for me, but if that's something you're into, those are cool. And if somebody has a channel where they do some stuff like that, cool for them. I don't have any judgment against it or whatever. It's just it doesn't fit my work life. So that's why it is what it is. But my pops is what's the right word? Not disabled. Is it disabled? Well, Pops is on disability, and he can't work. Um, and so that's the type of stuff that is down his alley or whatever. They did just put in a crazy. So we have basically Portland's in the middle of Oregon, right? So we have Oregon, and then we have Portland, and they try to run Oregon like all of like Portland, and Portland's just like a bunch of people from that aren't from here, so they kind of pick and choose what they want to deal with. And the is it the governor? The governor of Oregon put a 180-day ban on um flavored vape. So you can't do flavored vape. They're suspending the sales of that, which sounds cool, right? Like, oh, they're trying to keep kids from vaping. Like, I get that. But what about all the people who just put a bunch of money into vaping businesses, bro? Like, those are small owned businesses. What's up, Ms. Hobbs? Those are a lot of those are small family owned businesses, and those people can't make their money because we're having a hard time talking to our kids. Like, at what point are adults held to the point where you can't enjoy something because kids also enjoy it? Adults can't enjoy flavors because kids also do it. They're not putting no pause on flavored vodka. They're not timing out cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And it's not even my life. I don't vape or none of that. But to kind of attack that industry seems like a witch hunt to me. And I do know people that own those businesses. And for 180 days, how are those people supposed to make their money? You feel me? So that's my whole rant. That's my whole rant. I just think it's crazy that the governor can just decide that she thinks something will help. So then she just wilds out and changes it. Is it vaping or...
It's the contraptions that they're using.
Yeah, so...
What are they called? The aftermarket stuff is what's called.
that so they're saying that too many kids are vaping. Then they're saying people are getting sick from vaping, but a lot of the people that get getting sick from vaping are getting vape juice that isn't made for real. You know what I mean? So it's black market vape juice. And what happens when you make the stuff that's regulated? What happens when you make that illegal? No, yeah. So personally, I think all that's blown out of proportion, man. I think that people that are dying from the fake juice. People are getting sick because the fake juice has stuff it's not supposed to have in it. And I mean, I think that they're just kind of ballooning it too.
More you tell people not to do something, the more they want to do it. And find ways to do it.
You have an interesting angle on this live. It's like you're in the live, but you're right here where you could just barely.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't vape, so my opinion is not really even that necessary. Who really cares what I think? But I mean,
Well, what's left and right, there's always the stuff in the middle. You're welcome.
Okay. Man. Preston, you ready for your birthday, bro? Huh?
Yeah. I wanted a wrestling ring that's inflatable to go outside on the...
A wrestling ring that's inflatable so you and your brother could fight each other?
Yeah, so we can
Not happening.
against the ropes.
Not happening.
So we can go
You guys are
against
so
the
big, you go against the ropes, it'll fall over.
No, when
Oh, Miss Hobbs is recording video after video today. How you come up with the kid names? That's us? How did we come up with the kid names? we came up with Braden because I wanted to name him Braylon.
What was the first name you tried to name him?
Braylon?
Karan.
Karan.
Caroline.
Karan like Karan Butler. Then I wanted to name him Braylon.
Or Carl Jameson. Good name.
Nice, Paula. Thank you, man. There was a nice gentleman who met me at the driveway to make sure I wasn't up to nothing, no funny business. He got to me before I even opened my car door, and he was very, very polite, and he took everything and took very good care of it. So no problem. Thank you for supporting me. Shout out to Snack King Cole who purchased the shirt. That should be in the PO box. Should have been delivered yesterday, maybe. And Paula also bought a shirt, and she was local, so I had the ability to deliver it. I do have shirts coming in a week from Monday, so that's the time to start ordering them because I'm gonna have them on deck. I'm gonna be coming out the trunk with them.
Okay, so Braden.
So Braden, I wanted to name him Braylon, and Amy didn't like it, so somehow we settled on Braden. And then Taylor, Amy named Taylor what she wanted to name her.
Everyone thought it was because of Taylor Swift, but it was not. I just thought
She just liked the name. And then Preston, I think we just worked on that one.
I knew what it was going to be, but I don't need to tell you.
I liked it. I like those like kind of strong names or whatever. Wrestling ring bed. Hey, as long as you got one son, that's cool. Because then all he's gonna be doing is wrestling stuffed animals and stuff. But once you got two sons, then it becomes a problem because then they try wrestling each other, regardless of how much bigger the other one is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, maybe I can DDT Grandpa Rich and
See, he's trying to DDT Grandpa Rich. Like, come on, man.
yeah, like we.
Yo, you guys like my new phone? Have you seen these Razer phones? Hello, see how skinny it is, how small it is. It's my wife's old phone. I have no idea why that's out here.
It's because Mom made it.
Preston tried to grab it earlier, and he's like, "Oh,
It's not your new phone. You have that red phone.
I was just kidding.
Ouch.
I can't even make a joke around here, man. The joke police are on me." Yeah, I don't have the mailbox key neither. Let's see. Sorry, I think I got behind on some stuff. What is Hoppin' John's? Miss Hobbs, if you still in here, what is Hoppin' John's? I don't know what it is, but it sounds like something I need. Yeah, so we're kind of chilling, watching football. My dad came over for a little bit, hung out.
Yeah, now I'm playing.
I had Friday off. Black eyed peas with ham. What's up, Katie? Beyond Seattle Eats, how you doing? Black eyed peas with ham. That sounds tasty. Fried corn on the cob. I don't even eat corn on the cob, and I would eat that. I eat corn now. I used to not eat corn. I always figured corn wasn't food. It's what food eats. But now I eat a little bit of corn. But I like Mexican elote. I get down on that. I like that. It's very, very fattening the way that they make it though. But it's definitely tasty. Yeah, fried is just, I mean, you know, stuff's always better fried. I wonder how I do in the air fryer. I'm about to watch Miss Hobbs' deep fried corn video so I could see how to do my air fried corn video. Used to put sugar on my black eyed peas when I was a kid.
Air fried chicken?
That's what you had for lunch.
Oh. Yeah. Air fried fries?
Yeah, that's, I mean, these cooking videos, I mean, the air fryer videos are a lot of fun to make, especially because like the kids want to do it. So anytime I get to make videos with the kids is fun. Like Friday, we did 2 videos. We did the Munch Pack video and we did the next week's air fryer video. So tomorrow's Munch Pack video, please, if you guys get a chance, jump over there and take a look at it. You don't have to comment for me, but if you could mention something cool for my kids, that's always dope. They love being mentioned in there. I always have to scrub 1 or 2 inappropriate morons. You know, I do have a fabulous thumbs downer right now, which is pretty dope because that means they're watching the video and they're just realizing nobody else is thumbs downing it. So they're going in on it, which I could get down. Nice, Mona. That's tight. I'm glad it worked, man.
Yeah, I'm going back here.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that I love fried food, but I can't eat fried food. Like that's not one of my options. So I have to just, find a way to cook what I like in the air fryer, which is dope. I mean, the air fryer is kind of, really helped me out with that. Today I'm gonna cook salmon in it. So we'll see how that turns out. Comment about minors. Yeah, man. Being a troll is one thing, but being a troll on some kids, like that's a whole new low. You feel me? Like I can't get down with that at all. So,
Hey,
but what'd you have for lunch? Did you eat at Tapatio?
No, I don't know what it's called. It's a name I can't say.
Oh.
I had a shredded beef enchilada with rice and beans, and spicy salsa and cheese.
I don't like enchilada sauce. You know
I
that
don't-
red sauce that they put on them?
It depends where it comes from. Some places have a very strong flavor to it, and
Man. Are you still in Portland? If you're still in Portland, man, in the area you were, right up the street from there on like Hawthorne and like 13th is the Mecca. You got what's that? Potato Champion. Have you ever had Potato Champion? Potato Champion has dope poutine. They have all sorts of poutine. And then right up the street from there is Lardo. And Lardo has a lot of really good stuff. And then PDX Sliders right now. There's 2 of them. If you drive to the Selwood one, it's easier to go. Yeah, Lardo's dope. And their sandwich of the month is almost always something that's outstanding. I can't remember what this month's sandwich was, but I looked at it and thought about doing another video on them just because it looks so good. PDX Sliders do got they have a hot chicken sandwich right now that's supposed to be amazing. So we'll see how that is. I haven't had it yet. I haven't gone to PDX Sliders since the last video I filmed there, but the owner's really cool. He supports the channel heavy, which is dope. And they have a food challenge at PDX Sliders too. It's like a big stacked burger. Yeah, there's so many good spots here in Portland, man, that places that get me excited. Hit the Spot Burgers is my favorite burger right now. Hit the Spot Burgers. It's on like 52nd. I can't remember, man, but it's fabulous. Made a
Yeah.
double McRib. Oh, uh, if you guys haven't seen Snack King Cole's channel, man, that's a dude who's always doing something different. And
Pictures.
my kids like to watch it because my daughter's like, he's funny. So the kids enjoy watching it too. And it's
I
it yeah, it's because you're a sucker.
That's because you are.
See, he doesn't like anything I like. Munch with Mona's got a dope channel. Miss Hobbs got a dope channel. Totally Normal. That's a channel from Portland that I found early on when I was starting to make it. When I started making videos, I came across this dude when I was at Waffle Window in Tualatin. I just happened to see him and he asked me about what I was filming. We got to chatting real quick, and I've been watching his channel. And watching that channel gives you an absolute newfound awareness of what people in wheelchair goes through, and what someone who can basically build anything can do with a little bit of time at Goodwill. This dude finds random stuff at Goodwill, and pretty soon he's like, "Oh, I made a robot that brings me my cold brew." Like he goes over the craziest stuff. But that's a cool channel if you dig it, because he has like 500 wheelchairs. He's always building a new wheelchair, and yeah. Anyway, if you're interested, man, those channels are really cool to check out. Really channels that I enjoy. So Miss Hobbs' channel, I just be stealing ideas from her channel. I just straight up said, she's gonna do corn, I'm gonna do corn. Like, I'll be stealing inspiration from all you guys, man. I love creating, man. I love making videos. I love editing. I was up till 3 a.m. yesterday editing the video that comes out tomorrow, even though I had all day today to edit that video. I accidentally got started working on it, and that's basically the beginning of the end for me. You can't get me away from the computer, because you never walk away from a heater. Yeah, exactly. And I'm always just like, I'll get it to where it's done, and then I'll want to change something, and then at a certain point I have to be like, look, bro, let this one be what it is. Try that little thing next time. Tomorrow's video doesn't have a ton of transitions or nothing like that, but there's a lot of cutting and close-ups because all three of us are trying it. And there was some good stuff that we tried yesterday in the Munch Pack. There was some not great stuff that we tried, but the kids' reactions are priceless. So
Yeah, and surprising.
yeah, Miss Hobbs really does it. Miss Hobbs really does it.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Get out here.
I've had people comment on my video that says, show the food only. I'm like, dog, like, why are you watching my video and then trying to say show the food only? Like, that's not what I do, fam. Like, that's a different video. Like, that there are creators that do that. Instead of trying to get every creator to be the same, why don't you just watch the one that makes what you like and leave my channel alone, bro? Like, I'm not at a point where I want to be so successful on this YouTube thing to where I'm willing to compromise the stuff that I like to do, and the stuff that I enjoy watching, and the stuff that I enjoy making. I'm gonna do what I like. So I am trying to make some longer videos, and realistically, instead of cutting out less, I'm recording more. Yeah, that's so I've as an editor, I've gotten to the point where there are times I had a clip in a couple of videos ago. The clip was like a 3-second clip, and I spent 45 minutes editing it. and the clip turned out perfect. It was exactly what I like. But was it smart to spend all that time every time? What's up, man? Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I really enjoy making these videos, but I cut out so much. Like I cut out breaths, and that comes from making music. Because when I was making music and I was my own producer, I would have to edit out breaths, and so I still do that on video, which you can't really even hear them when it comes time to post it. But I hear them in my headphones when I'm editing, and I'm like, God, that's got to come out. And I do spend a lot of time leveling audio. That's one thing I wonder about other creators. A lot of you guys have really good, really fun video. Do you guys spend much time editing your audio? Because I actually spend a lot of time editing audio. Yeah. And if I hear somebody has bad audio, or if there's a clip, like there was a clip in my video last Monday, there was a clip in my video that it just didn't record. The audio didn't record great, and there was no way for me to flub it, no way for me to make it up. But I wanted the clip in there, so I had to use it, and I was disgruntled the entire time. And every time I've seen that video, when that clip comes on, all I can think about is, man, this is not great audio. So I think that was actually at the Pita Pit video when I was outside, because I normally use a Rode Mic Pro on my camera, but on my phone I don't normally use the external microphone. Just it's more work. I make my audio, my personal audio, louder too. My speaking audio. I've tried to turn the music down a little bit. Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, my phone audio is different. So when I record, some of the times I'll record part of the video with my phone and part with my camera, because I'll be on my camera and then I'll go to a place where you can't really take a big camera to the grocery store. At least I know that at Fred Meyer you can't walk around filming with a camera, and so I'll use my phone just to be a little more discreet, and that the audio just doesn't come out. And then the two different levels. Oh, Pops is in the house. Pop was here and had to run home so he could make sure he got home in time for the hockey game. Audio issues on it. I don't mess with mine too much, probably because it's so cut up by the time. Yeah. I haven't found an editing software on my phone that I'm happy enough to use yet. It would be easy if I could quickly do like food reviews from my phone. That would be fresh, but I have not found a software that I felt did what I needed it to do. So that's why I basically stick to I use Adobe. I have the Adobe Creative Cloud. So I use Premiere to edit my videos and After Effects sometimes. And then I use Photoshop and Lightroom on my pictures. And my thumbnails, I love my thumbnails, man. The thumbnails speak loud to me. They're, that's part that I spend a lot of time on too. I'll spend 45 minutes editing a thumbnail that's just taking a picture and adding a different color to it or whatever. I get up the wormhole on all this editing stuff, and it's crazy. So when I'm using a camera, I use a bridge camera. This is a Panasonic Lumix FZ300, and it's a bridge camera because it's basically the middle between a point and shoot and a DSLR. So it does 4K. I'm only doing 1080p right now, but it does 4K. The zoom is really good. You don't change the lenses. It has the one lens, but it is, what is it? 25 to 600. So that's a big amount of flexibility. I'm not a great photographer, so I'm still learning the photography portion, but I use this mic Row. This was like a $60 mic, and this has changed the game. If you ever hear wind in my videos, you know that I'm not filming it on this, because this thing kills all of that. The camera itself, when I got it, was like $400. But a bridge camera for me is really cool because I'm not spending $1,200, $1,500 on a DSLR camera that I don't even know how to use. But this one has a lot of growing room. Yes, I have I have an iPhone, so I use the iPhone.
Mom, that's where I came from.
I do have an action cam. I use the action cam from time to time, not very often. Are you leaving? Will you grab that money out? Four of them. No. Give the wife access to the wallet. That's a dangerous subject. But like my next deep fry video, you'll see that I use my cell phone for like B-roll footage. Cell phones get such good video, man, especially these new phones. Frozen taquitos come out excellent in the air fryer.
Yeah, they do.
My wife can confirm on the frozen taquitos. Yeah, so I have been trying to get different angles. When you're someone like me and you spend so much time editing, I'll sync the audio so that the video is in the same spot, and then I'll just jump back and forth. Sometimes it gets too jumpy because I get too excited, but if you look at the deep fry videos, those are using two different cameras to get different shots. The action cam that I have, I like it, but the audio is unusable. It's that bad. That's cool. I'm glad you tried it. I'm glad it was good.
My birthday shirt is gonna be my Darth Vader.
Oh. So I did try I'm filming a web commercial for a Mexican restaurant in my area. And so what I'm gonna try to do is build a portfolio with the Corey Styles Presents, just as a production company, just behind the camera stuff, filming and editing. That way I can try to keep the Thick and Chunky Show my love child, just the stuff that I just enjoy doing, and let the other stuff kind of handle itself. I do enjoy doing that stuff, and to be honest, I'm one of those people who I don't give myself enough credit. So when people started telling me like, "Oh, you should think about this," I was like, "Oh man, I can't do that. What makes me qualified to do that?" But then I'm looking at what they're shooting, I'm like, "Oh, I got that." What are you doing? Hey, you forgot to eat your chocolate. Because you just walked hot stuff. Are you gonna eat this chocolate? Oh man, there's 3 left.
Might smell like you're gonna know. This one looks smaller. That means it has less stuff.
You know you're on the camera.
More very crispy.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
You, I'm not eating that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Amy, the wife's here. Are you wearing cologne?
I don't
No.
wear cologne.
I'm just
Douche.
playing. All right. Damn it! I hope this isn't hot.
Ready,
Yeah.
set, go.
Fuck. Oh.
You need to watch your language.
I know. Oh.
You probably should choose them for me.
That's 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, maybe there's something. No, it's still just crappy chocolate.
Maybe we should try the other one.
Does that seem fair to you?
I apologize for the language, but I know what's about to happen.
That one, there's a little bit of tingle on the side of my tongue, but it's not full of spicy. I think it might have just been touching one.
My stomach's on fire.
Mine's not.
Practically.
I tried to swallow it without chewing it as much as I could.
You should have done some sort of like magic with your hands and switched out mine for yours.
I didn't know you had. I felt like I would have had the not hot one.
I
finally.
told you the one that I grabbed looked smaller, so I had to pick that one.
Mom, pick
So
the
in the
one.
Burning Bliss, 5 of them are hot, 7 of them are not. I think that I've gotten all the 5 hot ones though, so that one's gonna be not hot.
That's a good award to get.
I swallowed it too. I didn't chew it enough, so now it's just hot in my stomach too.
Turn it into pieces.
You want to try this one? Then you know if you have to do this every day.
Will you grab me one of those ice cream bars out of the?
Strawberry ones?
No,
No.
the diet ones.
What are these piggies
It's
doing
just in
out
a
here?
white package. Buzz makes my teeth hurt.
It's gonna make something else hurt.
Mom,
I do want to apologize for the F word. That was a slip.
I am going to.
That is also why I edit my videos so heavily, because I don't want that in my
The
videos.
sailor just falls out in you.
My tummy's rumbling. Yeah, man, I'm at 979 today. Hey, come on, bro. I don't want my ice cream sitting melting in your hand. It needs to be in my mouth.
I was making something.
Shout out to Low Cal. 100-calorie ice cream bars. Peanut butter chocolate chip. Nice.
smells good.
Good seeing you, bud. I'm glad you stopped by.
I don't even know I'm out.
Sorry about the cursing.
How dare you? PG-13 women.
Oh, I think you can custom PG-13 now. Mm. The last one was really hot in my mouth. This one's hot in my mouth, but so much hotter in my stomach.
Hey, Dad, guess what I like now? Lemonade-ish. I don't know, it's good, but tardy.
Oh,
Tardy to the party.
I can't wait till those things are over.
You want to try that one?
No, I want to try one. I want to try this one.
You're sure you had 5?
No, I'm not sure. I'm fairly confident.
I'm fairly confident.
Come on, eat
Fairly
that one.
confident. You did it good.
No one even asked me to do this. It's like,
No one ever asked you to do it. Is that a lie?
Ms. Hobbs, thank you for stopping by. I know you filming 2 videos today. Can't wait to see that corn. Send me some of that corn.
Authentic.
It's from Nacho Libre. I want some of that corn. Send me some of that corn.
Dad, this is from 2K19. Stop! Why? Why? I want to try some of the Mexican street corn. Really?
Katie, man, when you ate that toe of Satan sucker, that was a good video. It was so dope
Come on down, touch
because
it.
you're sitting here dying from the toe of Satan, and your family is literally just chilling on the couch behind like there's no big deal, and you're going through life, like real life things, and they're just in there chilling.
That's what
Oh man, Nacho Libre was dope. Braden used to watch it 50 times a day, and then Preston used to watch it 50 times a day.
It's an amazing movie.
I've seen it. There's a chance that I've seen that movie more than any other movie.
Same here.
I'm about to turn it off.
Speaking of,
Make that 50
Oh, man.
so you want to save this or?
You try it.
Either you eat it or I'll eat it next week.
Guys,
Try it.
Everyone,
Either you
Nacho
try it
Libre's
or-
now.
We're only on for another 2 minutes.
Last 2 minutes.
Come to one.
All right, guys.
Time to
Remember, the t-shirts are available.
What one do I
All you have to do is pay pot of money. Get it sent out.
What one do I pick?
Videos right now are coming on Mondays and Fridays and lives on Sundays. So even with my busy work schedule and all that,
What one do I pick?
I definitely am trying to keep up with content. 1 video a week is not enough. I get too much support to only come up with 1 a week. All right, I'm jumping off. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you guys stopped by. Thanks for watching me die on a hot chocolate again. Please make sure to check out tomorrow's video, the Munch Pack video. The kids are in it. It's a whole lot of fun to make. I spent a lot of time editing it, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you got something cool to say to the kids, feel free to leave them a appropriate comment, because I know they really enjoy it. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Have a good Sunday. See ya.